What is going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it may be. Welcome in, very happy to see you all. King, Kaz, Chris, Sauce, Relentless, Nacho, Espresso, Postman, Nikito, Leonardo, Phoenix. What up, folks? The veteran rewards are delayed. Yes, they put out on Twitter maybe an hour ago that they're coming out tomorrow. They ran into some kind of last minute complication, so we're getting them then. I had originally, I woke up very early this morning because I was going to make a video on the Stack Broker, but it never came, so it looks like I get 2 nights in a row of little sleep, but that's okay. So yeah, it'll be coming out tomorrow, and I will do a video then, you know, showing off the new weapon, talking about the dates, all the stuff, so expect that tomorrow. That means that this stream we have a little bit less to go over than I originally anticipated, but that's okay, because as always we can just hang out and chat and have a good time. How's everybody doing? We also got Nissan in here, Molly, R Pro, what up? Gray, Only Poons, good to see you, man. Mav, hello, hello. New merch looks dope. ASF, thank you, thank you, thank you. Is this a good segue? Did Mav just give me a segue? Dang it, I didn't add my mic to the other. Give me 2 seconds here. Hello? There we go. I wasn't there. I just wanted to quickly shout out the new merch drop today for anyone interested. This is up on, as you can see, RogueGold.store. There's a link in the stream description. You can now get the hoodie that you can wear in game. I'll flash back to the game and show it in just a sec. There's new like elemental rogue stuff. There's a pom-pom beanie if you're a Division 1 fan. So yeah, you know, I don't do a ton of like sponsorships here on the channel because I don't like to interrupt the viewing experience in that way. So if you want to support me, if you want to get some cool holiday, Christmas gifts, whatever, this is up on the Rogue store. Also for the next, 5 days, there's a sale going on where if you put in code ROGUE at checkout, Rogue code, haha, you get 15% off. So that is there. Just wanted to let you all know. But anyway, let's get back to what we're actually here for, which is playing the game and checking out things in the Division 2. R Pro said, can you still get your hoodie in the game? Not currently, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say. But now you can get it in real life.
We urge all civilians to stay vigilant. Hostiles have been spotted outside the safe area.
Postman said, tell your fellow YouTubers to stop lying about loot quality in the Arc Raiders videos. Wait, what do you mean? What's going on? Is there drama? Yeah, so, minus the veteran rewards, we're here in the game. You might see me wearing something new. It dropped in the store today. It's pretty darn cool, I can't lie. They put out a chameleon outfit. So it kind of uses the same tech that the chameleon exotic does, where it changes colors based on where you are. So if you keep an eye on the jacket and backpack, look, now I'm blue. I'm going to go out here, and I will soon be green. It's pretty cool. I can't lie. So this is in the store. And you're going to see me rocking that quite a bit. Cass said, beanies look fly. Thank you, man. I'm glad you like them. Uri said, too. Those beanies, though. Thank you, guys. So yeah, that bundle is in the store. They also brought back the death roll. I get questions all the time about what the hunter backpack is that I wear that has the watches and the axe. That is part of this bundle. It's here for the next 2 weeks. So if you want it, don't miss out. I didn't buy the backpack because I got the gilded one. Yeah, that came back too. I don't actually know where that is. Oh, it has its own thing right here. Well, there you go. The gilded backpack is here too. All right. Postman said it's just never as good in reality as their videos would suggest. I think the problem is that with a game like that, it's always random, right? You could go into a daytime raid and loot a chest and get a purple. You could go into a nighttime raid and loot the same thing and get a green. Like, you just don't know, right? There's no, aside from, I guess, like certain things, there's no certainty of loot. So I would imagine it's pretty hard to make content on that specific topic. I am working on another Arc Raiders video, though. I had some pretty funny solo games with game chat, so that's getting wrapped up, and that should be coming out soon. Anyway, what are we going to do in today's stream? By the way, we have already almost 200 people in here. Thank you all so much for showing up, being here. Thank you, thank you. If you have not yet hit the like button, it very much helps out, you know, get the stream to more people, all that stuff. It's free, if that's any consolation. What are we doing today? We have 1 week until the new season, right? The Pact has 6 days and 14 hours left, so I think the back half of this week is going to be pretty news-filled. Obviously, we have the veteran rewards tomorrow. I still think we're going to get a dev stream this week to talk more about survivors, unless that's been, like, postponed or something. Because there's also the friend referral deal. Maybe they'll bundle it all in on Monday for a preseason dev stream. I don't know. But next Tuesday should be Mutiny, and that is quite soon. Until then, we have Hollywood going on today. There is a... Oh, the Shepherd event is not on here. I thought they put those on the timeline. But there's also a... So we still have 2x season XP for whatever reason, a day and a half. I don't know why. Stretch goals, Hollywood, and then Shepherd event. So if you want easy exotic... We're going to maybe do some of this stream, because 10 exotic components is very good. If you want that stuff, if you want a guaranteed caretaker that comes from the Final Days project, then that's all on there. Hoodie ordered. R-Pro, thank you so much. That's incredibly kind of you. I hope you love it. I put a lot of care into those new items, and like I said, if, you know, the reception to this drop is positive, I would like to kind of do more regular merch drops as an alternative to me, you know, turning into one of those every video you're hearing about Manscaped type of channels, which nothing wrong with that. People can go about their business as they choose. But sponsorships have never been like my favorite way to do that. Unless it's like, I mean, the ones that I've done, if it very much aligns with the brand and with my audience, like if Exoborn wants to do something, or Once Human, or 2 that I did this year, then great. Like, that makes sense. But, you know, as soon as channels start promoting supplements or, I don't know, crypto stuff, I'm like, that's just, I can't recommend that. So, merch is an avenue that I want to explore more in terms of, you know, expanding the business, if you will. Anyways, what's going on in chat here? Chris said, Rogue, you need to play Arc with Postman and I. We need someone to carry us through PvP. I should have some time this week. I'd be very down to jump back in. That was super fun when we played before. We killed like 5 raiders in one fight. Nice. See, y'all don't need me. No, we'll definitely play again. Sold said I'm not getting stretch goals this season. Have you ran into the issue with it de-leveling you, Sold? Or are you just saying you don't have time to jump on? What inspired the elemental theme to your merch? It's a good question. I kind of just had the idea. I couldn't tell you where the inspiration came from. I just had the idea like a while ago. I was trying to think of like, if I were to do different drops, like what would the theme of the drop be? And one that just came to mind pretty early was to do like Rogue in different elements in a way. I thought about doing like a cyber element, but that didn't really line up as much. So I just figured ice, fire, earth. Might as well do that. The shirts are, I've been wearing them, so I get like sample orders, of course, to make sure that everything's good with it. I've been rocking those shirts for the last like 2 weeks. They're pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Plus the hoodie is also quite good. Anyway, I've not been playing for most of the season. Gotcha. I was just trying to gauge if you were saying that you ran into a bug or you just didn't have time. What changes would you make to stretch goals since apparently the drop rates are still low for the items we want? I mean, absolute. I think it's a situation where you're never going to please everybody. Like the fact is that stretch goals are going to be here each and every season. So if you continue to make the drop rates more and more and more and more to where people just get everything they want, the next time it rolls around, then what's the point of ever running it again? Like, you might as well just put a vendor up and hand the items out. So I'm always someone who thinks more grind is to an acceptable degree is good for a looter shooter, but I fully recognize that not everybody has that same train of thought. I think this current implementation is pretty good, but others don't agree, and that's totally okay. Do you know if the veteran reward is based on the total account age or just the current platform you're playing on? Gummy, it's a very good question. I don't know for sure. I would imagine it's account because I think they track via Ubisoft Connect, which like you still connect to on all various platforms. I don't know for sure though. I will try and figure out before it goes live tomorrow so that I can include that info in the video.
Like this since before the green
but right now I don't know for sure. All right, folks. Well, what do we think we should do? Again, we can't run with the new stack broker because we don't have it yet, sadly. I do kind of want to do some shepherd stuff to... What am I trying to hit here? What is my... There we go. I was like, what is the button I'm trying to find to go into this menu? Fox has got the same fit going. But yeah, I figure we do some shepherd stuff to get that project going, because that's very lucrative. Chris with the 18 months. Thank you so much for being a member for a year and a half. Can I order if I'm from another country and continent, assuming you live in the US? If so, how will the delivery work? Speaking of stretch goals, got the Eagle Bear this week. Congrats. That's awesome. See, some people are getting the stuff. And that's how it works. It's all RNG. Again, thank you very much for being a member for so long. The way that international shipping works is that it is available. Absolutely. I don't have control over what the shipping rates will be internationally. So there's a chance that, like, you put it in and you put in your address and the shipping is, like, super high. Unfortunately, like I said, I can't control that, but totally it is available. And so feel free to check it out, and see what those rates would be to see if it's, feasible for you to get something. But ships internationally 100%. Thank you so much again for the 18 months. Over 200 people in the stream. Welcome in, everybody. And we're already soaring towards 100 likes. Thank you, guys. Sorry if I missed this, but is the March 11th, 2019 date cut off for new shotgun? Geo, we don't know for sure. They've yet to clarify. I imagine that it does count Division 1 statistics because last year they did that. So the gold would then in theory be reserved for, essentially Division 1 players, which I personally like. I know there's been a lot of uproar about that. I think that a veteran rewards program should actually reward veterans of the franchise, just in the skins. Like, obviously the weapon should be available to everybody. But I kind of like that the gold skin is pretty exclusive this time around. But they do need to clarify how exactly you can be eligible for that, if it does count Division 1 or not. All right. I'm thinking that I'm going to do some stuff and then tag backup. Actually, wait, can you still... Random call for backup. Can I just like tag into something? Maybe not if there's none available. What I was gonna say is I kind of want to hit a retaliation, and then I might just call for backup in that so that people can join in and get their thing done. Complete an outcast bounty. Let's do that. Why do I just have a bunch of challenging level bounties? I don't play on challenging. Let's go up here. Yes, Spaz, the Shepherd event is going on. No problem, Geo. Yeah, so the Shepherd event is going until the season concludes. So for the next week. I need to switch to quick step.
Hostile control point nearby.
What's up, Tamako? How you doing?
Target near you.
But yeah, with all of the housekeeping out of the way, how's everybody doing? Are y'all looking forward to new season next week? If not, why? If so, why? What else is going on? How's life? What are the philosophical thoughts going through your mind at the moment? I don't know. I'm just yapping. Rogue family with the 11 months. 11 months, let's go. Thank you very much, my friend. Almost a full year of being a member. I appreciate it very, very, very much. Michael as well, coming in with the 29 months. Nearly 2.5 freaking years. Thank you, sir. As you know, I greatly appreciate it. What are you doing hiding down there? I don't need Zealot, but I'm going to pop it anyway, so I can just spawn camp everybody. Oh, did someone get out? Hello?
Agent, target spotted. Agent, the East Mall is under attack.
Well, that was easy. On fire.
You got the target. Nice. Serious trauma detected. Target neutralized. Good work. Thank you for keeping us safe, Agent.
Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Rogue family. Yeah, it's insane that Thanksgiving is already this week. There's there's too much going on at the moment. I'm gonna be between Division 2 and D2 Renegades a lot next week. Very fair. Yeah, I'm curious to see. Again, I think I've said before, I don't play Destiny anymore, but I do follow along with what's going on there. I know they're doing their big reveal today, so I'll be curious to see some of the coverage off of that. Dark Holiday, by chance, was your inventory full when you completed it? I've heard of one other person who had the same experience, and that was the problem they had. So I reported that one, but I'd be curious to know if you had the same thing or not. How's it going, Rogue? You doing well, sir? I am indeed. It's another beautiful Tuesday. We got some new merch that's live, in case you want to check it out. RogueGold.store. We'll flash this a few times throughout the stream. Wait, there you go. New items. You can get the hoodie from the game if you so choose. But no, I'm doing good. How are you? Postman with the 38 months, just coming in and stomping on everybody. Thank you, sir. Who wants to buy me that chameleon fit for Christmas? Do we need to set up a RogueGold community gift exchange? That could be pretty fun. Maybe I'll have to talk to Mallory about doing that in Discord sometime. Sir, over 3 years of being a member. Thank you, dude. You know I appreciate it very, very much. Do we have any idea on when the hoodie will come back into the game? The RogueGold hoodie, I'm afraid I don't. I don't know if or when they have plans to bring it back. I do know that there are more codes for the arm patches on the way sooner rather than later, so stay tuned for that. But as for the rest of the items, I don't know. How was the move? What's up, Tricky? It was good. Well, you know, it sucked, as moving does. But everything is at least in the new place now. I'm streaming from that room right now. There's still tons to unpack and set up, but the most stressful part is over. The time pressure is over, which is always good. So, yeah. Thank you for asking, man. How are you? Did they fix the negative counting season levels? I don't believe so. I don't think they've even acknowledged it yet, which is too bad. But it has been reported. So we'll see what they say. Yeah, Grape and Malachite, they delayed the distribution of the new Veteran Rewards Shotgun by 1 day. They said it's coming out tomorrow. They found a last-minute issue. That's some nice merch. Thank you, Radio. So excited for next season Mutiny. Let's go. Yeah, I'm curious to see what changes they'll have made since the PTS with companions. Because they certainly got a lot of feedback about it. Rogue Pro joining up not only to Rogue Studios, but then upgrading to classified status. Thank you, sir. That is incredibly kind of you. I will be sure to go in later today and update the card to put your name on there. But thank you so much for joining up and supporting my content. Truly means a lot. You get the badge, you get the emotes, you get Discord access, all the stuff. That hoodie is fire. Wish I had the money, I would buy the hoodie. No worries at all, Rogue family. I mean, there is, you know, as the meme goes, in this economy, there's plenty to put your money towards, especially around the holiday season. So it is not a requirement. I'm not trying to pressure anybody to do it. Just, you know, being here watching the streams and watching my content is more than I could ask for, man. You're already a member, which is incredibly generous of you, so thank you very much for the kind words, and no worries at all. I feel like I was going to say something and I forgot. Soulside got asked this, do you have crossplay on? Division 2 does not have crossplay, sadly. What's up, Matthew? On stream, I try and get people into play as often as possible. Off stream, my schedule's pretty sporadic, so I don't quite have like a set dealio for that. Do we all get the shotgun? So long as you log into the game between tomorrow and January 6th, yes. Everyone gets the shotgun. The skins are dependent on how long you've played the Division 2. Geo, was that on Discord? Alright, sorry. We're doing the classic thing of sitting here and not playing. I'm going to start this and I will turn on call for backup so I can get some people the project done. Rewards delayed. Why? They didn't give a specific reason. They just said that they found a last minute issue, so they had to delay it until tomorrow. Can I call for backup from here? Oh. Can you not do that from retaliation? I really thought you could. That's too bad. Well, sorry. We'll run this and then we'll do it after that.
Identified. You have to move fast, Agent.
Good afternoon to yourself, Ronald. How you doing? I don't know if you answered this, but what do you think about the level 29 character trend for Div 1? Is that just people doing level 29 in the Dark Zone, or what's up with that? That was a thing way back in the day. If there's been something more recent with it, I probably would not be aware. I can't say I'm too keyed into Division 1 stuff these days. Like, I think the 19 bracket was the thing back in the day. It's always that one dude behind making life so difficult. Ooh, but I have Catalyst, so I can aim while I'm on fire. You want to peek up again? He said, come on now, which is what I was about to say when he wouldn't peek out a go. There we go. Does it count if on my Division 2, even if I played on console when it released? We don't quite have the full details on how they're tracking yet, unfortunately. I wish the article was a bit more descriptive in that way, like also if it counted Division 1 playtime, because it did last year. So I will try and get that information by the time I make my video tomorrow on it. But as of right now, I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure it will. I think it counts your overall Ubisoft accounts, but I can't say with complete certainty. What build you're rocking? We got ongoing directive with blue screen right now. I can throw the build video link in the chat if people want it as soon as we're done with this. I kind of wanted, there's a version of this stream where I wanted to go do like a solo master run. But I woke up today and I was like, you know what? I don't know if I have the patience to do that. Because I'd have to sit in each room for so long and shoot things. And I don't know if that's the vibe today. Let me put the link to the build in the chat. There you go. I pinned the video at the top of the chat. Daniel, I got delayed by 24 hours. It's coming out tomorrow. Oh, I mean, several Rogue Demon. I think there's a ton of people who deserve to have their stuff in the game. Sergeant Greybeard is a very good friend of mine. Can't wait until the day when he gets his stuff in. GC Rock, NGN, like, so many guys deserve to get their stuff in. Nice try, Kill Squad. How soloable is the new master mission? I've not tried it yet, but I'm sure it's doable. I mean, I think we did live on stream back in the day. I soloed the original master mission, which is still to date the hardest one. So I would imagine this is doable. But you can, if people really want to see that, I'll give it a shot. I just don't. I can't guarantee that I'll have the patience the whole way through. Blank, as soon as they resolve the issue with it, which should be tomorrow, it's just going to show up when you log in. I don't specifically know if it's going to be in the inventory or the stash, but it'll just be given to you. What's up, Moonsick? How are you? I'm doing well. Oh my goodness, hang on. Sorry. Said you need to put up more DZ videos, binge the old ones at least 50 times. Come for videos. Thank you. I know. As soon as I get one that is worthy of putting up again, I will. It's been a lot harder given the kind of degrading quality of PvP, in my opinion. I'm hopeful that when they hire this new PvP lead and they start getting some more of those PvP changes in, it'll be much more doable to kind of resume that series. I will say in the meantime, if you enjoy those videos, I have one that's of a very similar like style and nature coming for Arc Raiders within the next probably 2 days here. I did some solo runs on Arc Raiders and there's game chat moments that's quite funny. So if anyone is inclined to check that out, I think you'll enjoy it. But of course, yes, at some points we will get back to doing the DZ farming videos. Where's this other person? Down below? Yes. Just hitting the fire packs on every single enemy out there. Oh, there's still another one? Jeez. This dude really said, see ya. Are there any new exotics that you would like to have a skin? By new exotics, do you mean like recent ones or just in general? I really want the gun I'm using now, the blue screen. I really hope that gets a skin at some point. I don't hate its look, but I think it could totally use a kind of a flashier one. The blue screen. What else? The Dr. Home or the Diamondback. I feel like those could use another look. But the blue screen is definitely at the top of my list. Joey, happy Thanksgiving to you as well, my friend. Thank you so much. I hope you have some fun plans lined up. They just released the chameleon outfit. Does it change color like the exotic, or is it just static? I'm actually wearing it right now, and you'll notice... There's guys all around me. You'll notice that as I move around, it does indeed change color. The jacket and the backpack dynamically change color depending on your environment. No, I'm gonna just pop Zealot because I don't know how to get out of here without dying. They were surrounding me.
Kill squad incoming.
Oh, I should have gotten closer to someone so that The explosion would have hit there. I was hoping I'd be able to break that before he swung at me.
Kill squad eliminated.
Yeah, no problem, Blank. Sorry, we were fighting. But now if you just watch the hoodie and jacket, it'll kind of change as I run. It's green right now. I mean, I'm not in a very colorful environment, but you'll see it change over time. It's pretty cool. Bleed. There we go. So let's see, it's dark green now. If I head over here. Yeah, I need to get to a different environment, honestly, but you get the idea. Do you have any plans for Turkey Day? Nothing crazy. Staying in town, which I'm thankful for. Ironically, last year I went out of town, and that's when they dropped the Lexington and did a whole dev stream. And I remember having to come back and like cover all that the next day, which was kind of stressful. So I'm happy to just be staying in town. But yeah, just a pretty low-key family deal. I'm happy with that. How about yourself? Nuclear, all I can really say is that it's been reported. I don't know about any kind of a status beyond that. See, now the stuff's blue. It's been reported, but I don't know what the current status is. What's the price of the chameleon outfit? I just did the pieces. Because the bundle includes the weapon skin, which I didn't care about. The jacket and the backpack are each like 400. I think one was like 450 and one was 475. And then there are pants as well for 200. I didn't really care for them. I'm just wearing different pants. The jacket and the backpack are the ones that actually matter. So all in all, it's like $9 for those two. When does the new season start? 1 week from today on December 2nd. I mean, that's not 100% confirmed yet, but that's what the timer in game says, and that's when, like, I would say 99.9% next Tuesday. I heard the stockbroker has reduced damage. Its named uniqueness is that it does have reduced base damage, but it has increased RPM. I think because its name is the Stack Broker, it's like they're leaning into the idea of people using the ACS to build striker stacks. It's going to be the ultimate stack builder. Oh my goodness, I did not know that guy was going to be right. So yeah, I don't know exactly what the amounts are. We'll find out tomorrow, but that's the dealio. Give me 2 seconds while I check this. Okay.
Reinforcements en route.
I'm happy I'm not cooking on Thanksgiving. I feel you there.
Hostile contacts. Heavily armored hostile detected.
The Bob Zealot. Hit the pack. What? Oh, speaking of the pack, I saw someone ask what my rating of the season would be. I would say, I mean, all in all, in a season, you have to consider the items, the modifiers, the story, scouts, right? Total package. I would say this season gets a... Let me think. What exotics did we get? We did get Overdogs. We got Shroud. We got these modifiers. I would give it like a 6.5. Maybe a 7. The finale was really good. I liked it. The Master Mission was awesome. The story leading up to the finale was pretty much non-existent. The scouts were not memorable. I'll give it a 7, because I was going to say the exotics, like Overdogs, were pretty meta-changing. Like, those were good. The modifiers, a lot... I don't like Zealot personally, because it just kind of trivializes a lot of things, but it's very powerful. So I got to give it that. I'd say a 7.
Agent down. Serious trauma detected.
But for a season to really stand out for me, you have to have some kind of like... Well, I don't know. Do we count events in the season 2? I guess you kind of have to, right? Because technically we got the creator collaboration. We got Halloween. Does that count? I don't know if you can count that, because any season could have... Like, Halloween is not dependent on a season. I don't know. It kind of gets tricky there. We'll exclude events, because I feel like that's kind of its own deal. Yeah. For a season to really stand out for me, you have to have, like, really a decent story and, like, some good narrative beats as well. Like, for me, the top seasons remain... If I had to give, like, a top 3 Division 2 seasons, I would probably say... Season 9 always kind of stands out for me, when the game came back for content. We got the catharsis with that. The finale was really awesome. The story was really good. Season 11 always stands out because of the attack on the White House. Like, that was just, like, a moment, an event that you had to be there for. I kind of love that stuff. And then... I remember Year 5 Season 2, the Recruiter one I really liked a lot. Partially because, yeah, oh, he's inside this thing. What are you doing, bud? There you are. Partially because the narrative and mission was really good. But we also got stuff like this. No, the Striga was not that update. I'm thinking way back. No, that was the Iron Lung, which is a good exotic. So those 3 stand out for me. Season 9, Season 11, and Year 5 Season 2. Plus, the Year 5 Season 2, we had the whole, like, epilogue thing after the Recruiter. He did, like, the open world hunt and he found his hideout. Those extra little details really, for me, like, that's pretty important. I don't count Halloween, by the other events I would. Seasonal events can happen on any season, but events meant for that season count. Yeah. Yeah, like I guess you could count how they did like stretch goals each time. But what?
Serious trauma detected. Agent vital signs 0.
I didn't think I was that close to him.
No.
All right, we'll run back. Good thing I had 20 minutes on the clock. I could crawl the whole way there and we'd still have enough time. Nuclear, yes, I did. I've not gotten enough detail on that yet to report it. So if you have that detail and you want to send it to me on either Twitter or Discord, I'll be happy to report it. Yeah. Aware, but not, like, knowledgeable enough to report on it yet. Do you think they'll ever add crossplay between consoles and PC? I think it's much more likely that Division 3 just has that from the jump. At this point, I won't say it's impossible that they add it to Division 2 because they also said we never get snow, and now we're getting snow with survivors. So they've gotten more resources, and I think that's becoming more and more likely, even if, you know, likely is still, we'll say 10%. But I think overall it's much more likely that we'll just see it in Division 3 from the jump. Why no face cam, even though everyone knows how you look? Because it's a lot of pressure, man. Sitting in front of a camera for hours at a time. I also have to wear pants at that point. You know? You have to... You gotta not make weird faces at random times. There's a certain amount of calmness that comes from knowing that you're not being scrutinized the entire time. Miss Wick said, I have no idea how Rogue looks, so not everyone. Yeah, I wouldn't say everyone does. Like, it's out there, but it's not very, it's not super advertised. I think there are three, my face is on the internet in 3 separate things. So, if you want to find it, it's out there, but I'm certainly not going to make it easy for you. I make too many weird faces when I play too expressive. I'm sure I could get used to it, but I just don't. I don't think there are priorities I have for improving my content beyond making my face available. Maybe someday, but it's not a priority. I've not seen your face revealed, not like it matters. The 2 main places, I don't care if people want to go search it up. The 2 main places are that they did a United in the Division documentary on the Ubisoft YouTube channel for the trip that myself and other people got to go on to Massive back in April. So I'm in that. I have a few speaking parts. And then there's an interview with Yannick from that same trip here on the channel. In the interviews playlist, and that's just a live in-person interview. So if you're curious, feel free to go look at it. Just don't be too mean. I can't promise that. Come on. When is your face gonna be on the merch? Oh god, Chris. Can you imagine? I just put my own face right in the middle of the hoodie. And it sold out immediately. Yeah, we'll see about that one. Oh! I almost did not get that off in time. Viking, they delayed it by 24 hours. It's going to be delivered tomorrow. To be honest, I'm wondering when they would release a teaser for Division 3. Well, we'll put it this way. I don't think we will see Division 3 release anytime before 2028. I could be dead wrong. I don't have any information to back that up. That is simply my own speculation based off the information we have. If that were to be the case, then I wouldn't expect to get any kind of like actual gameplay or teasers for it until probably 2027. That said, given they've made such a big deal about this upcoming 10th anniversary event in March, I think it's possible, I won't even say likely, I think it's possible that in March we could get a our first very small teaser for Division 3. Whether that's just a logo reveal, whether that's a location confirmation, something small like that I think is possible in March. Again, I'm not even going to say likely, but yeah. I think 2028 is still being generous. It's possible. I mean, you know, there's a good amount of people who say 29 or later. The way I look at it, at this point, they've been, like, they've had a team working on it for about a year straight. So, I would think they're in full production by now. And if you've still got all of 26, all of 27, it might not be March of 28. Like, I think May is a pretty ideal time for them now, given Brooklyn had pretty good success in May. Like, it doesn't have to necessarily be right at the start of 28. But, yeah. That would suck if we had to wait that long. Well, get ready. I'm telling you, there's... never say never, but there is a very, very small chance that Division 3 comes out anytime before 2028. There's just no way. Like, they don't have the people to make that happen. That's just not how AAA game development is going right now. So,
Something smells delightfully horrible.
yeah. At least Xbox will cease to exist by 2028. Postman, you really want me to go away that badly, huh? If Xbox goes away, bye-bye to my account. I'll just sign off of YouTube and I'll never be back. Ooh, I like this green on the jacket and the backpack. That's cool.
I really wish we had a dairy. There's nothing like fresh chicken.
Tired of staying in the same spot, hoping to see something different. But really hoping we don't, because that means something changed and we might have to shoot it.
Wouldn't they play test it for about a year or so, like they did with X Defiant? Kind of two different situations. X Defiant and those kind of like free-to-play shooters will often involve the community a lot more in the testing process and make that a lot more public, because that's kind of how you generate. That's kind of like baked into the marketing of those kinds of games. With premium games like Division 1 and 2, you don't really see that same flow go on. They'll do like private and internal playtests for sure. I mean, well, no, it's probably too early, but I would say sometime in 2026 there will be people out there playtesting Division 3. Probably just very small, like in-person ones at Massive that you have to sign like huge NDAs for, right? But we won't get, like, publicly people won't get to play Division 3 until like a closed or open beta kind of situation, like a month or two before launch. That's just kind of how those games roll. It's not quite the same flow as an X Defiant. Okay, Nuclear, thanks for spilling it out. I will investigate. The only way Div 3 comes out early is if they go all in on AI-generated development. The good news is that I don't think Massive would go for that. And I know the argument will be that they don't get a say, that it's up to Ubisoft, but Massive is pretty well regarded within the Ubisoft portfolio. And I know for a fact that a lot of people there are not going to go for an AI Division 3, you know? So, I'm not too concerned about that personally. But we'll see. Alright. What do we want to do? We still have no backup calls. I'm just going to turn this on and then wander around for a bit. And see if we get one. Because I would like to get some of these exotic components. The only possibility for heavily AI included Division 3 is if Tencent forces them to. The good news is that currently Tencent does not have that jurisdiction. The new Tencent Ubisoft deal only applies to Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Rainbow Six. So, unless something else changes and there's a new deal made, Tencent has no stake in what happens in Division. Aside from I think for years now, Tencent has had like what, 5 to 10% stake in Ubisoft. That's always existed, but they don't have any saying power in what happens with Division. Aside from Chinese, I know someone brought that up in my other video. That's its whole own deal, that they have like a publishing deal for the Chinese version, but that's not related to us or Division 3 in any way. Is there a special reward with the Shepherd event? Black Hand, it's just the caretaker again at the final days project, so there's no new reward. But as usual, it's very lucrative, right? With 10 exotic components per project, so. What's your favorite dinosaur? Now we're getting to it, Phil. Spinosaurus. How long is the veteran reward delayed? By 24 hours, Dragon. We're going to get the grant tomorrow, according to the team. Going back to the question on trailers, which trailer from Div 1 or 2 did you like the most? Oh, I mean, for sure. Well, does trailer include, like, gameplay? Because for me, it has to be the 2013 reveal. Nothing else will ever compare.
I signed up to fight, not babysit supplies.
I don't know what to do, folks. Should I try Solo Master? How long in are we? We're an hour in. I kind of also have a bit of an itch to play Arc Raiders on stream. I know this is not an Arc stream, but we could do that closer to the end if people want it. By the way, how are we doing on all the stuff? 240 people hanging out, 140 likes. Thank you all very much. In case anyone new jumped in, I'll shout out really quickly. There's new merch. If you want to check out RogueGold.store, we got Elemental Rogue designs. You can get the hoodie with the RogueGold avatar that you can wear in the game. There's also a sale going on until Sunday where you can get 15% off your order. So, just wanted to shout it out for anybody who didn't see it before. Switch to Arc now, that's interesting. We could do that later if people want to. I don't know what to do. Are we still matchmaking? We are. Just no one's calling for backup. Oh, I could do conflict actually, because we do need to keep doing stretch goals. That is true. We also, there we go. We need to do weekly district. Let me do my requisition. Get the free 2,400 off of that. Yeah, I forgot that stretch goals is still here. And then at the end, we'll be sure to get people in when I open the caches in case I get something good. And I appreciate it more than you know, Pro. Thank you so much for that. I feel like they need to release a lot more outfits. Character gear is what you mostly see. What I've seen the Chinese version is doing. Well, our version already releases a lot of cosmetics, Dan. There's almost a new bundle every week. It's actually drawn a good amount of criticism from a lot of players, so if they did more, I don't know how that would go over. Expresso says I want to do district. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do it this way, though. I'm going to start district, and then I'll call for backup, so that if anyone needs to get their project done, you can do it that way. If you're watching in the stream, I think you could just, if you're on Xbox, you can look for my backup call and respond to it, or if you just matchmake, you might get put in. But I figure I'll do it that way, and just so people can get their dues. Oh, do I have a... Let's see, Stronghold. I don't know which one's which. Please! Dang it. That's not what we wanted.
You've got your objective. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Calling for backup.
Sending backup request.
Oh, I also might not want ongoing directive, now that I think about it. Although people join, that's never actually a bad thing to run.
You are now group leader. You have been promoted to group leader. Another agent has joined your round. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Is there a Shepherd event active? There is indeed, for the next week. What's going on, Trey? Oh, goodness. Do I have to re-initiate backup? I do.
Requesting backup.
We can get 4 people in here.
Another agent is now in your group.
Yeah, I might need to set up Striker instead.
Vital signs critical.
And we need to get one more person in here.
Backup request sent. Another agent has
Final
joined
question, what are your thoughts on the new AI teammate coming next season? Because technically we're not getting the new modifiers. I don't know if I would entirely agree with that. The modifiers benefit both of you, right? Because they're buffs that you get from what your AI does. Plus the AI is fully controlled by you, so it's really just an extension of you. I think they need some changes, as I outlined in my video, but overall I'm intrigued by the system. I think it has potential. And like they said on the stream, they're trying something new, and I'm never going to fault them for doing that instead of just sticking to the status quo, you know? Are you planning to do the white hoodie in black? I'm not very good at wearing white as it gets dirty quick. That is fair. I didn't have plans for it because I was trying to just make it a representation of the in-game one, which is just in white. But feedback noted. I will keep that in mind. And thank you for letting me know. Oh, I'm sorry, Espresso. We'll see if there's... I don't know what we'll do after this, but we'll see if there's a chance to do something else. I just figured I might as well help people get the project done while I'm doing this. I guess we'll just stick with ongoing, because at least I'm giving everybody else damage, too. James Day, it is coming out tomorrow. They announced that they needed a 1-day delay to fix a last-minute issue, but it's on the way for mañana. Is DUA based on a real place? It is. All of the Division 2's map is based on real locations in DC. At least the base map. I know they take some liberties with outside locations, but yeah, I've actually been to this building. When I visited DC, I went to a Caps game at the, it's not called District Union, I forget what it's called. Verizon Center, maybe? But it is indeed a real spot. Oh, we didn't clear him yet. Oh, there's still an ad back there. I see what's going on. Good lord. Stagger, stagger, stagger. Stagger. Can I hit the dogs with the explosion from down here?
Vital
I
signs
don't think I
critical.
did. It's hard to get blood and gunpowder out of white. Good lord. Soka, what are you doing with hoodies on? But no, it's fair. The white is harder to keep clean. The inspiration with that one was purely just to be a representation of the in-game one, but that totally makes sense that people would want it in black.
System disrupted. System back online. Serious trauma detected.
Have a channel on the build you may currently using ongoing directive and blue screen. Yes, it is. And if you want to see the full breakdown for it, it's linked right at the top of the chat. I did a video on it. But yeah, it's a fun one. Thank you for the kind words, James. The city letter carrier union office is in DC East. Why was that such a mouthful? City letter carrier union office. I feel like you said that before on the stream. I remember that you were saying the DZ East building is that. It's funny. Just gonna pop Zealot again, cause why not? They're gonna come out of the door any seconds.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Someone's using a refactor. I was wondering where that healing was coming from. It's nice. Notorious, what's up, dude? So, for anyone curious, one of the elemental rogue designs, the overgrown one, was made by Notorious here himself. It's linked in the product description. You can see all of his pages and whatnot. But yeah, he's been He's been wanting to design some for a long time, and we finally made it happen, and it looks amazing. So I will say here in person, man, well, in person, quote unquote. But thank you so much for doing that. It turned out really awesome. I think people are gonna like it. What's up, Chrissy? When I logged in, I dropped like 30 levels, cannot claim caches anymore. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know exactly what's causing it or if there may be multiple things. It has been reported, so the devs should be aware, but I don't think they've commented on it yet. As far as how to solve it, I think if you re-level to where you were at when it dropped, once you then progress past that, it'll start letting you claiming again. But yeah, it's a very annoying bug that's going on. I just got Zealot. How do I pop it? So you have to first make sure it's equipped. When you go into your modifier menu, you got to slot it in. So you see I have the check mark next to Zealot. And then you'll see that to the right of my HUD, right next to my Banshee Pulse and Armor Kit, there's a little symbol for it. And it says up on the D-pad. So that's how you activate any active modifiers, hitting up on the D-pad. What's one gear set you want back in Div 2 or 3? One gear set. I would say Final Measure. We kind of got Final Measure back in this game. I mean, they did a direct inspiration with Measured Assembly. I just wish it worked with grenades. So, like, OG Final Measure in Div 3 would be fun. I also kind of miss Hunter's Faith. I rock that thing pretty hard with a bolt action in Div 1. So that would be fun. I don't know if anyone would really care about that, though. So, one of those, probably. I may drop you a hive there. Dude, whoever's got this refactor build, it is chunking. It's doing the work. New season Tuesday, indeed. Mutiny is on the way. Yeah, so like Postman said, we've gotten a good few of them so far. I'm pretty sure this one that I'm wearing was even inspired from there. But they kind of make them look more appropriate for the Division franchise in here. I think their model is kind of perfect, like the ones that are applicable. They take them, reformat them, and put them in here. But I would not want to see just straight ported over stuff that they have because, frankly, I think a lot of their stuff is very immersion breaking. So... Maybe we get classified gear sets back, hopefully. No. I personally despised classified gear sets. I hope we never see them again. But that's just me. At least in the form that they were in Division 1. I think there were big issues with how those were designed. But what was your prior question? Do you think we need to patch 1.8 for Div 2 with an overhaul to PvE and PvP? I mean, that would be awesome. I certainly wouldn't say no to that. Do I think we need it? I don't know. I mean... Division 2's chugging along. It's doing its thing. I do think we're probably going to see a decent update come in March that seems to be kind of teased. They put it on the roadmap and they said that the 10th anniversary is going to be pretty big. We know they're hiring a PvP person, so there's stuff in the works for sure. I don't know how exactly it's going to roll out, but I'm excited for when it does.
Serious trauma detected.
Georgia got delayed by 24 hours. They're giving it out tomorrow because they found a last-minute issue with it. Yeah, Kaz, I saw that as well. I think that's one of the causes, but I know of some people who ran into the problem who did not go into Dark Zones. It seems to not be the only potential source of that.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down. System malfunctioning. System reactivated.
Oh. This team is doing great. Why have I not gotten a single... Is it normal that I haven't gotten a single endorsement prompt yet? I would have thought it would have popped up by now, but maybe it's not until activity completion. Matt Kane! What's up, sir? How you doing? I'm already dreading the next season. It's going to be so underwhelming. Maybe you should take a break from playing, you know? And that may sound sarcastic. I'm not trying to be, you know? If a game isn't grabbing your attention, then it's usually a good time to take a break. Better than playing it and burning out and not enjoying your time, you know? I'm just gonna pop Zealot and get up on this guy and hit the backpack. Shoot it! Wow, got it in one go. Nice, guys. Wait, we did get it, right? Yeah, we did. GG's. That was a good run. So now am I going to get endorsement prompts? I thought I recruited all of these guys via backup call. I don't know why. it wouldn't do it unless they're all automatic, but I thought there was still at least one manual one. I don't know. I don't know things. Bullet King for the win, said Holiday. Nice.
An agent has left.
GG's to this team.
You have
Alright, what else do we need for stretchy goals? Summit and Descent, which I don't want to do. Alright, we need 3 conflict games. I think we're going to do those. And then I'll open up all the stretch goals caches with people. And then we can decide. Y'all can decide if you want to see me play a little bit of Arc Raiders or we do something else on here. But we're going to do 3 conflict games to finish that out. Does anybody on Xbox want to join in for conflict games? Yeah, Gio, I wasn't expecting to receive an endorsement personally, but usually it asks the endorser. It asks the person who called for backup if they want to endorse the person who responded, right? And I didn't see it pop up. Alright, Kaz and Espresso. I'm going to switch to this real quick while I get everybody in. Espresso, can you remind me of your gamer tag? Kaz, I assume you are going to log in? Because I don't see you on right now. Gray said I'm down. Gray, can you put your gamer tag in the chat? Or Espresso, is yours just exactly the same? Let me look. Ah, yeah. I gotcha. Sent you a game invite. That's 1. Kaz needs to log on, and then Gray. Okay, there's Gray's gamer tag. Actually, why am I putting you on the pause screen when I can show you a merch advertisement? Sorry, that was really corny, but I'll put this here for a second. If you didn't hear earlier, there's new merch for like a winter drop. If you want to get a hoodie that looks like the one in game, or you want to get some cool elemental rogue designs. There's some cool stuff. And if you use code ROGUE at checkout before Monday, then you'll get 15% off. All right, there we go. Everybody's in. Seamless. How did it happen? By the way, do not redeem the boxes to the mail. When I did that on my brother's account, all the boxes that hit the mail weren't shareable. Oof. That's tough. Thank you for the reminder on that. I probably wouldn't have considered that. All right, we got our dream team. Come on, conflict build. I think I'm not eligible for a prio objective. Yeah, not for another 36 minutes. But let's hit it. We need 3 games of this, and then we will see what we do after that. Me and Kaz are both rocking the chameleon set. So seamless, it seems scripted. Not RogueGold. Wait, did I misspell rogue somewhere? That would be funny if I did. It's not a dream team without me. I'm sorry, Pro. I know Akito as well is probably very sad right now that he's not in. Are you online, Akito, or are you out doing something else? Wait, did I start the... Okay, it's going. Reaper, what's going on? I'm doing well. How are you? Piotr, the veteran rewards got delayed by 1 day. So they should be doled out tomorrow. Playing Pal World with VTubers. That is such a switch from Division 2, Akito. Hope you're having fun, though.
Please do not run outside the safe area.
Buff,
Sudden movement
how
may be
did
punishment
the
and
exam
will
go?
last.
What's the score? Do you know yet? RogueGold line of makeup. Postman, what gives you the impression that I know even the first thing about makeup? Let's see, what products could I include in there? We could definitely do some like face paint, you know, to match up with the Division character customization you can do. I could do I'm thinking Hunger Games, PETA first movie, like active camo sort of deal, when he like makes himself a tree so no one spots him. That would look or that would fit pretty well. Look at how it's spelled. Oh, RogueGold. Dude, it's just my eyes just oblivious to it at this point, or blind to it, because I think people misspell it so often that I just, you know, I read it the same way, one way or the other. That's funny though. I want to buy the Chameleon bundle so bad, but I'm literally broke. It is tough. Hopefully they rotate it back enough in the future that there's a chance to then. But at least Division isn't one of those games that like forces you to pay to play the new stuff, you know? I know it is tough when they like put out cool looking cosmetics like every day, but at least we're able to play the stuff. Excuse me. Oh man. One more person. Somebody out there, please. Is the RogueGold hoodie still in the game? It's not, unfortunately. Well, I mean, it's in the game. I can put it on because I earned it, but, well, it's such a side tangent here. It was granted to me. My point is, you cannot claim it anymore from the open world stuff, unfortunately. I don't know if they're going to bring it back. They've not told me. But, yeah. The patches, on the other hand, I do know for sure that there are codes coming up, so stay tuned. You will be able to get a patch if you did not before. The rest of the stuff I don't know. Any other rewards when shepherding at certain levels? I believe you get an arm patch at rank... Sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I think you get an arm patch at rank 25? Someone could probably confirm that. But there's an arm patch and maybe a backpack trophy, but I believe that's it. The exam went okay, I guess, for the first half. Last half, I think I nailed. Nice. I'll know it later. I hate how long it takes to get the grade back. You're always just sitting there like, did I do well? I don't know. What's going on, Evans? Veteran reward delayed. They didn't give like a specific reason. They just said that they ran into an issue in the final deployment, so they're postponing it until tomorrow to smooth things out. That's really all the info we got. I thought I was subbed, but YouTube said I wasn't. Well, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Just noticed your patch didn't show up when you had the hoodie on. Yeah, it's a visual bug. I don't know why it's doing that, but I did report it, so hopefully it'll be fixed at some point. DeMarsh, what's up? It's going fantastic, man. I can't complain. How are you? Yeah, Philly, it'll be tomorrow. And I'm sorry, Notorious. What did I say? Oh my goodness, Gwen. Well, please go get some sleep. That's crazy. I appreciate you staying up so late to watch. I've said this for far too long, but I do need to find alternative stream time so that people don't have to tune in the middle of the night. Thank you, though. Please get some sleep. Have a good week. What's happening here? We needed one more, now we need 3 more. Those people found a game. No one's doing conflict, huh? This is maybe the longest I've ever waited. Pal World did a collab with Once Human. I wonder if they would do a Division collab. I don't know if Division would do a Pal World collab. I think we'll put it that way. It just doesn't really line up with the brand. That's funny that they did Once Human, though. Good afternoon to yourself. There we go. Good afternoon to yourself, Damon. Hope I'm saying that right. What's up? I always thought it was funny how close your voice is to the old EA Sports voice guy. EA Sports. It's in the game. My throat kind of hurts today. I don't think I can quite go as deep as I would to try and mimic that. But I'll take the compliment. That guy's got a great voice. All right, tipping scales, bighorn, pesty, all red bighorn. Interesting. Someone vote Dom. Vote Dom. Please. Oh. At least it's Capital Ruins. Can't complain there. Eating right now while fighting. Someone just had to bring up eating. Now I'm hungry. Thanks, Espresso. Gosh. Just kidding. Yes, Piotr, I am. You definitely have that voice. Lieutenant said, yo, you do sound like the ad. Oh, did I misinterpret your comment, Espresso? I thought you were saying that you're going to be eating while we're playing Conflict, too. What's shepherding? Shepherding is the system where you can respond to backup calls from other players, and in doing so, they can give you endorsements. You build up your shepherd rank, and it's just like a little achievement and system to help people out in the game. If you open up your map, you'll see if you tab to the right, there's an SHD tab, and that's where you can find all the shepherding details. There's also a project right now that gives you extra rewards for shepherding. I guess we now know what Rogue's previous job was. I was the EA. Oh my.
Serious trauma detected.
Well, okay.
Agent out of action.
That was a good play. Oh.
Agent deceased.
Am I lagging or is he lagging? Look at this guy. I think he's lagging. That's something.
An agent needs assistance. agent is no longer in your group.
Oh. Espresso either lagged out or something. I swear to God, if there's a lag switcher. I don't know if he's... I don't know what's going on. Do they give an ETA on the new veteran rewards? Yeah. They're coming tomorrow. It was supposed to be today, but they ran into a last-minute issue, so... postponed by 24 hours. I got disconnected from my Wi-Fi. No. All right, well, we'll get you back in after.
Detected. Agent down. Boost.
I don't know what's
evacuate
happening. Where are these guys?
Hostile defender drone detected.
Couldn't quite see to confirm that kill.
Boost now active.
He's one shots. There we go. Easy 3-piece. I mean, I didn't get all 3 kills, but get the idea. I think that guy was just lagging at first, but it seems better now.
Boost is being taken by allies. The boost has been taken by allies.
I was gonna see if I could hop my way over the fence without them seeing me. This is a bad idea. Oh!
Serious trauma detected.
I don't know how I lived through that. Two down. Oh, smart. Dude, Gray is the MVP coming in with reinforced smart cover. Hell yeah, dude. Someone just spawned in right here, I think. Maybe. I love this jacket backpack combo. Here we go.
If the enemy doesn't turn this around, they'll be
Oh, I
pulled
need
out.
to. I just remembered I need to unlink the video at the top. Or the, yeah. Because I'm not running that build anymore. Yeah, Gray, that was clutch coming into smart cover.
I'm sending you a specialization.
Okay, no worries, Espresso. We'll probably just stay in the matchmaking then for the next game.
Hostile restore hive detected. Hostile defender drone detected. Agent down.
Yeah, for sure, pro. And we might just stay in the matchmake. Well, I can just show you now. Mercy rule's almost on. I have got the Lucky face mask, and then the new Chameleon hoodie and backpack from the store, Umbrella Core
Friendly
pants,
claiming the supply drop.
Capitol Police boots, oops, RogueGold art
Specialization
patch,
Supply drop has been claimed by an ally.
league trophy. Alright, GG's. Need 2 more games. By the way, folks, I appreciate 200 of you still being here hanging out. We've also crept our way towards 200 likes. We're only 15 away. If you haven't yet hit the like button and you want to help get the stream out to more folks, you can do that. But we're going to do 2 more conflict games to get through stretch goals, or get our projects done, I should say. And then we're going to see from there if people want me to do more Division until the end of the stream, or do a little bit of Arc Raiders in solo runs. I'm back. Okay. Kaz and Gray, let's back out then. And then we can get everybody together.
Safe area detected.
Gaming room tour. Once it's set up, I'm down. It's going to be a little while, though. It's pretty messy in here right now. The desk is functional because I had to obviously get the setup going, but the rest of it's going to take a little bit. All right. Seamless transition to this while I get people invited. Nobody minds that we're doing a merch ad on screen while I get everybody in. Full profile. Why can't I? Hang on, I'm trying to... Okay, there we go. Everybody's in. Perfect. Now back to the stream. There we go. Check the likes. Hey, 200 likes. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it greatly. All right, let us queue back in. Everybody accept. We got 2 more games. What's that noise? I can't tell if my PC is making a weird noise or if that's outside somewhere. We're gonna hope it's outside. You moved how'd the move go? It was good. I mean, as per usual, stressful in the actual week of moving, but everything's in now. It's just a matter of slowly unpacking and organizing. But overall, it went well. Thank you for asking. Are you going to PAX East? I can't say I've ever gone to a gaming convention, so I didn't have any plans to. What does one do there? Is there a division group to meet up with? Both Relentless and Soak heading out. Thank you both for being here. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your week. Relentless, have a great Thanksgiving as well. Thank you. See you guys around. You totally should. You get to test a bunch of unreleased games, free merch, etc. If there's a PAX East, I'm assuming they do a PAX West, and that would be more convenient for me for where I'm located. But I don't know. It would be fun. I mean, it's a shame that E3 isn't a thing anymore.
Look over here.
Because I think the last like E3 with Division stuff was kind of just before my time a little bit. I would love to go to one of those these days. So I don't know. Some point in the future, I'm sure something like that will happen. It would be fun. Some of my podcast homies are going to PAX East since it's their neck of the woods. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure it's a good time. Now we have to wait forever to get back in the queue here. Alright, someone cue the Jeopardy music. I'll miss E3. It's a shame that they canceled that for good. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was trying to think of what it was called in my mind. If and when they return to doing like big Ubisoft Forward presentations, I think it would be fun to go to that someday. I know I was super jealous of, for those of you who know, Sergeant Greybeard within the community. He got invited to go to was it the last one they did? The one before last. I think it was in 2023 when they talked about Division Resurgence and Star Wars Outlaws and all that. I know he saw, I don't think he met him, but he saw Julian Garrity there, Skill Up, some other people. They also gave him a poster of the Last Stand poster from Division 1, signed by the entire Red Storm team. I am so jealous that he got that thing. I would have that framed front and center wherever I'm living. But yeah, so that was really cool. And if they ever do like another big Ubisoft Forward again in person with Division stuff, I think that would be quite fun to attend. Why was E3 canceled again? Well, they didn't do it in 2020, I think, because of COVID. And then I think it kind of got squeezed out by Summer Games Fest. And a lot of publishers started to do their own independent showcases. And so I think it just kind of lost a bit of its steam. Was my take, at least. Speaking of Resurgence, been playing it nonstop yesterday. Nice. I was going to ask how people are enjoying the beta, if they got in. We actually got a domination. I just realized. And so yeah, it's my understanding that Ubisoft didn't do a Forward this year because they kind of delayed a lot of their pipeline. But that next year there should be a pretty big showcase because they're going to talk about like Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon, a lot of those things.
Point Alpha is now held by your team.
Hello there. I was like, are they going to see me?
Point Charlie is being held by your squad. You're holding all three control.
My friends and I are cosplaying as Division agents at PAX East, so we'll put pictures in Discord. 100%, yeah. I'd love to see them. That sounds fun. That I think I would enjoy, just like seeing the creativity of everybody with their various outfits and whatnot. Helios, what's up? How you doing, man? Look at the beams. The beams. It's probably gonna flip. Flip, flip. Gray still coming in with the smart cover. Hell yeah.
Point Alpha has been taken by the enemy.
Matt Cain's back. Why are the veteran rewards delayed? All we know is that they said they kind of ran into a last-minute issue with deploying it, so they're gonna fix that and get them out tomorrow.
Point Alpha was captured by your team. You're in complete
Did it flip
control.
again?
Keep it up.
I couldn't tell. Let's see. Are they about to run out of here? Oh, they're still here.
Allies are acquiring the boost. Allies have acquired the boost.
I didn't even see them get out of the main doorway over there.
The enemy is about to be pulled out. You're too strong for them. You're halfway to winning this.
Oh! So close.
Medical assistance needed.
Well, that's a GG's there. I got pictures for days about what these these nerds go as. They're incredible.
Defender drone.
Majority handmade too. That's always what's I think most impressive to me is just the amount of time and effort that goes into making the full outfits. Quick question: which exotic LMG is better, Pestilence or Blue Screen? Recently got both. I don't know which to build first. Benjamin, you've asked the ultimate question. I think there are very, very valid arguments to be made for both. Some people swear by the Pestilence and like never use anything else. Other people, same thing for the Blue Screen. Personally, I prefer the Blue Screen. I think it has really cool crowd control capabilities. And the bigger magazine and quick reload is nice. So that would be my personal recommendation. But like I said, you'll talk to people who have just as equally strong thoughts on the Pesty. All right, Kaz, Espresso, and Graham staying in for one more here. And then we will see what comes from that. Thanks for the help, Blue Screen it is. Hell yeah. You'll like it. I'm pretty confident. I need and want to get the Blue Screen. I don't know how to get exotic loot though. One of the best ways, Rogue, at this point is to do retaliations, which you can find from your map. You can tab over and see them. It's like enemy territory control. Not only can you set your own targeted loot in that mode, so you could like pick LMGs and just have a chance to get the Blue Screen as a drop, but that mode also rewards exotic blueprints. So you have a chance to get specifically the Blue Screen blueprint and just craft it right from the bench. What I want besides the veteran reward is the Hunter's Fury blueprint to be fixed. That would be nice. I agree. Dang, we had 7 people and then they matched somewhere else. It's been slow going today. The Schleppner is the goat. Mark, that's not a comment I see often, so I respect the the individuality. I've never asked, but how would you feel if the Division franchise was based off the E3 demo for Div 1? If it was based on the E3 demo? I mean, it still is, right, Kaz? Or what do you mean by, like, based on? Because, I mean, yes, a lot of things change from that, but ultimately it's still the same game. Like, open world, PvE, PvP, third person, loot, skills. Why is the Iron Lung being snubbed? The Iron Lung's good too. For a while I thought about doing a video, like the great exotic LMG debate. Like what was truly the best between Pestilence, Blue Screen, Iron Lung, Bullet King. Even the Pecan, as Expressa said. I mean, I love the Pecan. So there's a lot of good exotic LMG options, and there's pretty divided opinion on what's the best. This is tough, man. We just need one more game, please. Somebody matchmake. Deep dish or thin crust? Thin crust. Personally. I like that Helios jumped in and was like, thin crust. How it was, tactical, an actual focus on survival, less on RPG, etc. Blueprints for it, so to speak. I think it's kind of, at least to my recollection, maybe I need to go back and watch it. I feel like it's a little bit hard to extrapolate some of those details. Like, yes, there was definitely a little bit of a different feel, but I don't know if you can say that it wasn't quite like a survival game and less of an RPG. Because, I mean, there was still loot. I mean, you saw them, you know, he picks up the LMG. It's got, like, stats on it. All of that. There was more like material collection. You see them like picking up water bottles and whatnot. But I don't know if it is necessarily a completely different genre. I like Division for what it is, if that helps solve anything. I'm a looter shooter fan, so at least for the main games, I would always hope that they stay looter shooter. Stuffed crust, cheesy crust, thick crust. Dude, this is notorious. He really started a he started a debate here. And again, somehow the streams always come back to food. And now I'm hungry. And it's terrible. I'm suffering. Pro said I knew I liked you for a reason. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Libertarian. How you doing, man? Y'all are making me hungry for anything. If I wanted to eat bread, I could just grab a loaf. Stuffed crust. I can't say I've experimented too much with stuffed crust. I agree with Chris that I prefer a thicker crust to a thin crust, but I don't care too much for deep dish. Like those are two different extremes, you know. I would take a fluffier, chewier crust to a like razor thin one.
The objectives will soon be ready. Lock and load.
I forget where OB's down there, of course. Where are these people at? Oh, nice jammer pulse, whoever did that.
Point Charlie has been taken by the enemy. Point Alpha is being held by
Pizza dough isn't just bread, though. This is really, people are getting heated about this.
Defender drone detected.
Dude, I still haven't seen... Oh, there they are. I'm like, people are shooting, and I don't think I've seen someone this whole game. I gotcha, Kaz. That guy might try and push. I don't know. No.
Agent down. Hostile Stinger hive detected.
They're pushing B. I don't really know where they are, what's going on. I'm worried I'm gonna get pushed right up here.
Assistance.
He's down. Oh, I didn't mean to jump that.
Point Bravo is in enemy hands.
I don't have another nade. That's really unfortunate. He didn't go down? That's crazy. But now they did because I got flanked. Good work, team.
About to activate.
That was awesome. That was a pretty good fight.
Point Bravo was captured by your team.
Boost now active.
Okay, I look back and the entire chat is just all pizza. I wouldn't even classify deep dish as pizza. Damn, Helios is on a roll.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
I kind of concur. I'm not one to
Boost is being taken by
gatekeep or lock people out, but that's kind of valid.
The boost has been taken by allies.
Okay, he's taking B. I don't know where the rest are. Karmas, what's up? New York style is good, yeah. I mean, if there were to be like a general category to pick, that would probably be mine.
Hostile Stinger hive detected.
I tried a new
Point Bravo is
there's
being held by
a
your
like
squad.
pizza
Hostile
kind of
defender drone.
pizza bar combo-ish near where I just moved. And I tried it the other day and it was very good. The cheese and sauce were actually like immaculate. The crust was a little bit charred, which is not my favorite. But the actual pizza part of the pizza was
System back online.
chef's kiss. So I will probably be going back there. I don't know. There's like a weird amount of jumpiness and lag going on. Is it bad that I prefer fast food pizza over authentic pizza?
You're holding all 3 control points.
I wouldn't say it's bad. You know,
Point
it's
Alpha
okay
has
for
been captured by
to
the
have a
enemy.
wrong opinion. We all got one. No, I'm just giving you a hard time. People can like whatever they want. Oh, that guy just ran straight past me. Am I that much? Someone, I don't know how you clip stuff on YouTube, but someone should clip that. Am I really, is this chameleon set really that good? Did I blend in so much that he just sprinted past me and tried to claim that?
An agent needs assistance.
That was so funny.
Specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
Express is getting pushed. Are they going to follow you?
Agent down.
Yep.
Halfway through.
Oh, there's another one.
Point Charlie is being held by your squad.
Yeah, try to res.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
The fire should go away. I killed him.
Was
Come on, game.
captured by your team. All
Okay,
3
it wasn't that
points are
bad.
held by friendlies. The enemy is
They're
about
getting
to
spec
claim the
ammo. That's
supply
not
drop.
great.
The specialization supply drop has been taken by the
Yeah, so
enemy.
that's proof right there that this chameleon set actually gives you a benefit in gameplay. That's crazy.
An agent needs assistance.
Who is down here? What are you doing over there? Yeah, I just turn around and there's always someone there. You didn't see me.
Charlie has been
Not at all. Whoa! I forgot they had
Stinger hive
spec
detected.
ammo.
Serious trauma.
I like me some Little Caesars. I don't know if I can get on board with Little Caesars personally. This might even be a more heated debate.
You're close
Among
to victory.
the,
Keep it up.
you know, quote-unquote fast food pizza options, what is the best one? I want to hear everybody else's, and then I'll tell you mine.
Down.
I think this might be the more contentious debate. Rogue's out here roasting people. When it comes to pizza, there's no roasting, you know? You're either right or you're not. This is very serious. This is life or death. Wood fire pizza is also quite good.
Bravo has been captured.
All right, Helios, have a good day, man. Thank you for jumping in. I'm glad you got to partake in such enlightened discussion here. But thank you as always for tuning in. That I was just fully around the corner there.
Agent out of action.
I don't know
Agent
about that
killed.
one. Okay, Pizza Hut, Domino's, Cece's. That must be regional. I don't think I've been there.
Agent down.
Papa John's. Round Table. Round Table's a niche pick. That's a good one, though. I do like Round Table. I feel like they've kind of gone out of business in some places. I don't feel like I've seen them in a while. But they are good.
Hostile explosive secret mine detected.
Whichever can deliver to my area the fastest. That's a good criteria.
Agent needs assistance.
What is happening? Is this guy actually
Serious
cheating?
trauma
Or am I
detected.
just getting sauced
Out
on
of
right now?
action.
As long as we take like one more objective back, we're gonna win. I just don't know. Maybe I'm not paying enough attention. Maybe he's just got a better gamer chair.
Hostile stinger hive detected. The boost is being taken
Oh,
by the
plus
enemy.
1 to points. Holy shit, they're gonna
The enemy has acquired the boost.
triple capping with that is bad news.
Alpha has been taken by the enemy. The enemy is winning. You must capture the control point to turn it around.
We actually got to turn this around real quick. My favorite of the fast food ones is Papa John's. I agree with whoever said it. It was somewhere in there.
Bravo is now
They've
held
got
by
like
your
good
team.
sides, they've got good
Charlie is now
crust.
held by your team.
Papa John's would have to be my favorite of that crowd.
Hostile defender drone detected.
That took me so long to pull my weapon back out. He's gonna kill me. No! That's alright. I think we win.
Point Bravo is in
Wait, we need
enemy
like
hands.
5 points. Do we have time to get that?
Action. Agent vital
Okay,
signs
whew.
0.
We got it.
You won. Excellent.
I don't got one near me, but back in the day, that crushed, yeah. I do think they've gone downhill a little bit over time, but... Insert picture of profusely sweating Papa John. Yeah, that guy's got some problems, but the pizza is, as far as that category of pizza goes, it's all right. Ah, yes, Karma said garlic butter, pepperoncinis. They have solid pizza. All right, Gray, Espresso, and Kaz, I'm backing out because that should do my weekly project. Thank you all for playing those games. If you want to link back up, I will open all of my caches, and then if I get something, I can drop it for y'all. Because I wouldn't want it to go to waste.
Entering safe area.
So here, let me switch one more time to our very handy pause screen while I re-invite you guys. This is totally not a sponsored stream. Don't worry about it. Invite to game. Invite to game. Okay, there we go. New merch on RogueGold.store. Go check it out.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Now everyone's back. So, I need to open caches before I claim the new ones. Ban that man. Wait for the pineapple take. This is getting bad now. Fists are about to be thrown. It's going down. What's up, San? Have you announced why veteran reward is delayed? Well, I don't work for Ubisoft, so I couldn't. I don't have the information, nor could I announce why it's been delayed. All they said on social media was that they found some kind of like last minute issue for the deployment. And so they had to delay it by 24 hours. But I'm afraid I would not have the authorization nor knowledge to announce that. All right, let's claim all of these. Dang, how many times do we level up? That's pretty good. We still got a whole page here. This should take us to 19. I remember someone said don't let him go to the mailbox. Oh, perfect. That's what we were at. Wow, that's a lot of caches. All right, we're going to do all the ones that are not rank up first. And then we'll go from there. I had a question about the veteran gold reward. What year did you have to join in order to get the gold shotgun? According to their chart panda from yesterday, you had to have played on or before March 11th. The big question, of 2019, I should clarify. So a long time ago. What they've yet to clarify is if beta gameplay counts for it, or if Division 1 gameplay counts for it, because Division 2 did not officially come out until the 15th. And early access was the 12th. So the implication from that is that it counts Division 1 playtime or beta status. But yeah, you'd have to have played essentially anything Division before Division 2 came out. All right, here we go. Let's see what we get. Overdogs. All right. I think I've gotten all of the cosmetic rewards at this point. So far, we're getting very few bonus items. I didn't know you could get a mod from that. Wait, is that actually rolled well? No, that was terrible. Alright, we have our 2 prestige ones. A chill out. And another chill out. Fantastic. Alright, unfortunately no Eagle Bear or other rare exotic to share with the group. I'm sorry, guys. Just in case, though, I wanted to get everybody in, so I could have shared it. All right. How far into the stream are we at? 2 hours and 18 minutes. I'm not going to stay on too much longer, but I am going to put a poll in to the chat real quick to determine what we do with the remainder of our time. Let's see. I know how to type. All right, there we go. Vote on the poll. Asking, for the last bit of the stream, should I go and do some solo Arc Raider runs with game chat on? Or should we do more Division 2? You decide. I will follow what the chat tells me to do. Have you got the face mask, Santoon? I don't know how you say that. But yeah, that's the one from this season's Journey, right? Should have it somewhere. Oh, is this the one you're talking about, Binman? Suture? Or is there a different one? Okay, yeah. Yes, I do have it. And if you want it, be sure to complete the journey in the next week before next season begins. What's the appearance for your knee pads? It is it's way down on green quality. Bellstone knee pads. Okay, 45 people have voted in the poll. 49% say Arc Raider solo runs, 51% say more Division 2. It's now at 46 people have voted. It's an even 50-50. Good lord. And the crowd goes inconclusive. Quite literally, if anyone has not voted, you can tip the scales of the poll. If I should do Division, or if I should do Arc. We're only going to go for probably another 20-30 minutes, so it's not going to be very long one way or the other. Okay, now we have 58 votes. It's still almost neck and neck, 60. $65. Chris said I need an extra vote to tip it to Arc. I feel like if it's within like a 2-point margin, then I should get to choose. My preference would be Arc, because I've been having too much fun on there. Oh, we're getting laps ran around us. It's so close.
Please remove all metallic objects and electronic devices when entering the safe area.
Any final votes? Any final votes? It's literally 49-51. That's so funny. It's an even 50-50. Thank you, TNT. I appreciate it. The remainder of the stream should just be watching the laps ran around. Oh my god. It's still at the 50-50. Alright, we're going to end the poll. It's not going to... No huge margin is going to emerge from that. Because it is tied down the middle, and because I really want to answer the question, what? Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? No. That is my answer. I'd kind of tuned out from the pizza conversation because I figured that was never ending. I'm sorry, I didn't know people were asking me. I'm seeing now that there were questions. Pro is elated. Karmas hates me. Alright, because it's split down the middle and because I really want to, we're going to do like 1 or 2 games of Arc Raiders, not a lot. So, if it's not for you, I totally understand, but they can be quite funny in game chat. So, let's do it. GG's, and thank you to Kaz, Gray, and Espresso for playing. We'll hit a GG's there. I'm going to switch you to this screen again one more time. Totally not a sponsorship. This is just a random background that I found while I was digging through my computer. And I thought, you know what? Whoever made those designs has a good eye, because that's a slick looking shirt. That's a pretty cool looking hoodie. That beanie looks nice and warm. But yeah, I don't know where this came from. I have no idea. And then as we boot up Arc Raiders here, Jeopardy music. Arc load a little faster. A little faster. Shill. Well, in that case, Lieutenant, I would just be shilling for myself. I think I can live with that. If only... Chris is just teeing me up. If only there were a discount code. Oh my goodness. If only. If only there was a discount code. I guess if you go to that website and you put in code ROGUE at the checkout, I guess you get 15% off your order. That's pretty cool. I don't know who thought of that idea, but that sounds pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know. Check it out if you're so inclined. I don't know whose stuff that is, who came up with those, but that's there. And here we are, so flawlessly and seamlessly on Arc Raiders. All right, like I said, we're gonna do 1 or 2 solo runs, and that's about it. Then I'm gonna go. But I've been having too much fun on this game. So, and like I said, even if you didn't vote for Arc, I encourage you keep watching because it's fun, and I want you to stay. The 15% off is a paid actor. Chris might be a paid actor. He teed me up so well there. That was immaculate. All right, what are my things? Night Raid on Blue Gate. Do I go in with a free? Let's try it. Let's just, since this is about to end, I'm gonna go in with a free loadout real quick, and then we'll do 1 custom loadout on something else. Then we'll be good. I think I'm gonna turn up game chat a little bit, just because if people are talking, you're gonna want to hear that. Plus, like, sound is so crucial in this game. But if it's too loud, let me know. Actually, can I tweak the proximity voice chat volume? Wait, is this other people? Can I turn up what other people sound like? And then I'll just turn down effects by it. Well, we'll just leave it at that. That should be fine. I want to try Arc, but at the same time, I'm too broke to buy a game. Fortunately, it's not going anywhere, so hopefully, you know, I know it just came out, but in the future, hopefully it'll have some sales and whatnot. Angry Mailman. If Division 2 won't do a USPS Arrow event, then I'll do it myself. That'd be funny. Oh, that's amazing, Kaz. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. Oh, we are right by the good spot, although this is an in-progress game.
Have your eyes adjusted to the dark
So,
yet, Raider?
we'll see how this goes.
Loot is ripe for the picking while most of Toledo is asleep. Though my suppliers say that Ark is twice as vigilant.
Let me know if the game... Is it very loud? Okay. Just getting turned down. Whoa, I'm sorry. I didn't know it'd be that bad. How about that? Arc Raiders is just a loud game, dude. I actually didn't even tune it that much. Normally I have... The music was very loud. Let me just go to here. How does the game sound now, though? Oh, is there someone in there? Oh, there is. Y'all want to see this cool little flank spot? Look at this. No, don't shoot me. No. This is terrible. This turned out terribly. I was gonna shoot him from down in there. Guys, is the game volume at a good spot now? Can I... Oh, I see. I can just walk into this. That's more convenient. Okay, they went back down. That's what I was trying to do from the beginning. Sounds good, Pro. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for ordering one of the hoodies. That is more appreciated than I can say, truly. Thank you, thank you. I think someone's out there. Oh, two of them are down there. Well, two of them came up. One's dead, and the other went back down again. So I just need to listen for that rope. Oh, please give me a stitcher. A blueprint? Oh, look at all this stuff. Oh, well, I don't need your medium ammo. I need light ammo. Fantastic. This is such a good spot right here. Look at the mods added in this thing. They had a purple. Oh. They're gonna hear me. I don't know what their plan really was. Yeah, you can come up here a little bit more out of the open. Hey, what's up? How's your Tuesday going? I don't think he wants to talk now. Alright, GG's. Oh my goodness, someone just screamed in the mic as soon as I did that. Whoa! 2 arpeggios. The other guy had one too. I just hate that gun. I can't bring myself to use it. Take that, drop the rest of this. Take those, I will take that. Okay, well. That was a start, for sure. That was a start. I'm not going to have much carry capacity, so I might as well try and get out. And the easiest way is going to be to go there. Did this just get her? Because I actually need, I need circuitry. This ain't Division. Rogue, are you a big audio guy? I'm not really, Kaz. Honestly, I couldn't tell you what those things are that you just mentioned. Oh, nice. Give me all the circuitry. Any more? Yes. Perfect. Ah, I'm over encumbered. What do I not need? I actually don't really need these. I have so many, although they'd be good to sell. I can get rid of my gun parts. I have so many of those. Okay, let's go. That's the problem with free loadouts, yeah. Renegade Anvil and 2 Toro combo is great. Dude, the Toro, I have problems playing without it now. It's so good. That is 2 Rocketeers that are flying this way. I'd prefer to not get them involved. What? He saw me? How? Yeah, you didn't see anything. Move on, dude. How long do I got? 3.5 minutes. I do have a lure, which could be useful later. Alright, there you go. What sides are best and or underrated with pizza? I honestly don't think pizza needs a side. the vast majority of the time. But if I were to pick one that's underrated, I'd say something. This guy up there. I'd say celery is mildly underrated. I feel like he gets a lot of hate. I don't think it's like fantastic, but I don't think it's bad. Alright, well this will be a great haul if we get out with this. We know that someone was up there getting shot at. Salads are underrated with pizza, that's fair. What's that noise? Let's just go. Get me out. Nice. Well, that's a good free run. Alright, we'll do one more with an actual kit. And then I'll probably get wrecked, because that's how the game goes. You go in free, you do amazing, you take stuff in, you die immediately. I can sell the blueprint. I'm just going to sell that because I don't really need it. Turn all these in. Sell you because I don't need a rattler under any circumstances. Alright, now I need to decide what I'm actually going to play. I think Night Raid on Dam could be good. I want to bring in something to loot, though. So... just don't suppose I can afford a purple one, huh? I still have to upgrade my bench. Finding the materials for the upgrades is tough. Does Lance sell them? No. Alright, we'll take in a blue looting augment then. Actually, let's just do this one. I did not mean to send all those in. Do that with a light shield. Let's see, for Dam, maybe a Pharaoh and a Toro. I have a bajillion silencers, so let's run one of those. I don't really need that, so let's just put that on. I don't really need... well, most of these don't actually benefit the... I don't want to take my best shotgun stuff. We'll just rock it like that. Heals. Let's do... maybe a sterilized and then just bandages. I'll craft some shield charges. And then we'll bring in smokes. I'll craft some limpacts. Lasagna. Lasagna is very good. Alright, and then I need shotgun and heavy ammo. Actually, can I craft one of these? Perfect. Shotgun and heavy, we'll do 30 and 25. Alright, here we go. Last run of the stream. Let's see how this goes. Zeleny, I hope I'm saying that correctly. If not, I apologize. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for tuning in from Poland. Well, that was a quick cue. Alright, people said this blew their eardrums out last run. Hopefully it's better now. Now that the music's done, I'm going to turn the game chat up a little bit. Just a little bit. So that y'all can hear the things I'm hearing. Is this fresh, or have we got a fresh run? That's good.
This is Ken Wen speaking. Remember, you're looking for a first wave battleground. There might be junk around, but look for anything that stands out.
I'll take those. Ideally, we just want to get to the tower.
Let's go to research and administration.
And start causing problems. Wait, was there not a rope up? Did I miss it? Wait, actually. I might know a better way. I'm gonna go there, take the ladder, and then cross all those bridges, because there's a loot room there, and then we can get up in the tower and start fighting people. If you couldn't tell, I'm very PvP aggro in this game. Unapologetically. That's too risky. I'm not doing it. I want the circuitry, but I'm not gonna risk getting shot at. Can I get past this? Is there really no... Can I don't want to slide down that. Okay, I have to go around. Please hold. Oh, right here. Oh, here's the ladder. This is what I needed. Have you unlocked security breach? No. I just finished my mobility track. I have everything I want on that, so now I'm going to start focusing on other stuff. I heard they nerfed security breach, though. Shut that behind me. I think it's this one? Next one. Wait, was that a loot room too? I don't know. I know this one is. I guess all the breach ones must be. Give me the loot. Take a defib just in case I need it. Ooh. Nice heals. I don't know if I really need synthesized fuel. Oh, people are talking. You guys hear that? It must be up above. Oh yeah, if you have security breach, this is a good spot for it.
Whoa!
Can y'all hear him? Oh! Yo, yo, yo. I'm dead. They got me on both sides.
Hey, you want to team up on this guy in here? Okay.
Y'all don't know where I am.
Oh. Me.
Doses. Hopefully they're not good shots. I'm so scared. I don't think they're following. Oh my god, there's a leaper in there. Wow. Well, that didn't quite go to plan. Do I have anything else to use? Oh, my limp packs. My limp packs. I forgot I actually had grenades. Okay. Well, that was something. I honestly don't know how they didn't kill me. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with the leaper. Well, he's stuck. If I make it to that rope, I can get up. Watch this, parkour. See ya, nerd. Yo, that was way too close to those guys. But see, that's my thing. Am I gonna be aggro? Yes, but I'm not gonna pretend that I'm not. That's when it gets a little bit scummy. But so long as I'm not like, yeah, I'm friendly, and then shoot him in the back, then I don't feel bad. I shot him as soon as I saw him. Shot him as soon as I saw him. Crazy how the smoke worked in your favor. I know, yeah, they smoked again. And I was like, sure, I'll get out. I saw a Rocketeer shooting up here, but... Someone is here. GG's.
What type of motherfucker frame?
What type of what? That was just opportunistic, man. I just pulled up and got it ready to go for me. So I just gotta listen for that door to open. Fully modded Berletta. Heavy fuse. Can I take the mods off that thing? Hell yeah. Perfect. Oh, it's actually better durability than mine. Hang on. I might have to do a swap. Ooh, I will absolutely take those. I will take a charger. I will take 2 of those. Okay. I'm gonna back up while I do need to switch these. I'm just gonna drop that. Perfect. Okay. People being surprised they're shot at during a night raid. I know. Well, that's the thing is, like, again, as long as someone's not deceiving you into thinking they're friendly and then shooting you, you have to expect that you can get shot. Alright, there's at least 2 more people nearby, I think. Probably somewhere in the rest of the tower. Oh, it's those guys. I remember Nickelodeon. It's them.
Yeah, now we're out here. We can all go up top and face through that door. I mean, I really don't need anything, so I'm kind of
Oh, he said we can all go up top. I'm gonna go wait for him. He said we can all go up top and open that door. Sure you can. Sure you can. Come on up, guys. Come on up, fellas. Okay, I've got 3. What do I need to do here? I've got 1 heavy fuse. I think if like 2 or 3 of them run in, I just have to... Oh, they're coming.
Somebody's been up here. Oh, he's
Nope, it didn't work. It didn't work.
Knock, knock, motherfucker.
GG's, GG's. That was funny. I relied too heavily on the light impacts there. But see, that's what I get for PvP and high risk, high reward. Okay, folks, I am going to run, but that was fun. Thank you for indulging my desire to play a little bit of Ark, because I really enjoy it. I am, like I said earlier, working on an Ark video, which I know is not everybody's cup of tea, but if you enjoyed the DZ farming videos, it kind of is very reminiscent of that. So when that drops sometime this week, if you're on the fence, I'd say give it a try. I think you'll enjoy it. But yeah, that's all we got. Maybe I'll just switch to this one final time while we're going. New merch on the store. I'm trying it out, seeing if we want to do more drops in the future. So you know, check it out. Put it on a Christmas list, whatever you want to do. But as always, thank you all so much for your generosity, your time, your support, all of it. New season next week, like the title says. So even though I played Ark here, we're gonna be diving into plenty division stuff. And yeah, I think that's about all I've got. So again, thank you for being here, and I will see you all very soon. Tomorrow, in fact, for the Veteran Rewards Shotgun. There'll be a video on that, so stay tuned. See you all then. Until later, RogueGold out.